welcome back to Newfoundland Gardener. I am trying to find some pepper seeds because Nancy Chip gave me some pepper seeds and they're purple peppers and I really want to get some going. So I'm there you go, dill seeds 2024. Yep, Newfoundland Gardener. So I know I'm striking them somewhere, but some are savory seeds that I collected last year. Mad Hatter. So this is the little green pepper that's the Mad Hatter. Doreen have grown this one and done really well with it. So I'm going to get some of them in the ground. This is some green peas. And I'm wondering what I've done with the ones Nancy gave me. I'm not sure. I might have them struck, but I'm not really sure. This is definitely pepper seeds. Oh, I wish I marked stuff. I got to get better at that. Pumpkin seeds. Me. Seeds from a beefsteak tomato. From a big beefsteak tomato from Clayton's store. So local tomatoes came to Robinson's General Store and I went and bought one because they were huge. And I took some seeds. So me and seed collecting. Pumpkin seeds. From the pumpkins that I grew last year. So, if anyone wants the pumpkin seeds, just give me a shout in the local area. We don't have lots of pumpkin seeds here, boys. So, Miss Nancy, I might have to give you a call. I really have a better look. So, other than that, water. I use this Miracle Grow 2020. And if I take tap water that's chlorinated, I take the cover off for overnight. Let the chlorine evaporate and your water will be great. Now, pepper plants, very sensitive to the cold, so you don't want to take cold water from the tap and put it directly on these little plants because you put them in shock and you'll start dropping, they stop dropping flowers. So make sure the water's room temperature, and the less chlorination in your water the better. So I'm going to actually leave the cover off this, let it sit for till later on this afternoon, and I'll come down when it's room temperature and I'll water these. What I've done with this one is I cut down all the old leaves. I cut off, starting to take most of the old leaves out of it. Leaves just showing brownish because look at all the beautiful new growth that's coming. There's lots of new growth coming on this plant, and well, you don't need his old leaves if he's bringing on new ones. So I'm going to get watered there. A little wee flower right there. See? And I don't want him to worry about fruit yet. So let's just get him growed into his leaves first before we go worrying about fruit. So lots of time this summer to worry about fruit. So I'll just take the little leaves that's blooming oven right now. This little fellow over there that I just took the leaves off, he's hanging with fruit. So I took most of the dead leaves off it. There's some remaining, let me see. So old leaves getting brown and just dying. So just remove them, And I'm going to take the fruit off, so I'll take this upstairs and let this become part of my omelette. So I do love jalapenos in my omelette, so there's 4 little jalapenos there, and I would I'm going to take them. There we go. So I'm going to take them because I want the plant to concentrate on foliage right now. So if there's any flowers that's there, this is only January. If there's any flowers there, I'll take them off and I'll let them all bring up the new foliage. This fellow has brought up the new foliage and he's whacking it to the flowers. So when I'm done with this fellow, I'll probably drop these flowers too and just let them foliage up a bit. So in this week's video, me and Dini is going to plant some pepper seeds. Let's get some peppers going and we'll give you some tips on growing peppers. Catch you in a bit. Bye.
Hey everybody, we're in the basement today planting onions and peppers. I didn't realize I had this pack of onions that I found, so I'm going to plant them now. The date is what, Bobby? 30th?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're planting our onions, which I always does. February, 1st February. So this full pack I puts in there. Basically what they look like is little tiny ears when they comes up. And just remember, onions always needs air cuts.
Right.
So you get your onion up and you flap them over, chop, chop, chop with scissors. Keep cutting till his bulb starts getting bigger. Keep cutting and giving an ear cut. A lot of people don't remember to do that. So now I'm planting these peppers, Flaming Flare pepper. I'm planting this one. I've after planting peppers and never got any life signs, so I'm gonna retry again.
The seeds might have been bad, Dini.
Yes, well that's pretty simple, right?
Right.
To get so there it is. There's not very many in this little packet.
Right.
So I'm gonna put 2 that way. Then now what I lodge them on top of soil. Then I goes around with me, usually with a little stick or something, pushes it down. 2 there. Oh, maybe that's a little bit close. Always plants 2 in case one dies.
Yeah, that's good.
Right?
Right.
I'm gonna plant 3 in this one because I don't want to put back that just one all by itself.
Right.
So then, yeah, what I just gives it a little spritz. Everything I plant, I gives the seeds a little spritz. Then I comes with me chopstick and now, I usually goes over top with a little tiny bit of soil. See what I got here? I find. I usually goes over top of everything with a little fine, was it leaf or something near that time? But I always go over top with light, any lumps.
Break them up.
Break them up, right there. So this was a pepper I had that basically was dying, or died. Now I got a lot of leaves in this. Everything I got is older soil.
But then
I never chose away no soil that I buys.
we brings it back to life.
Yeah, we fills it all next spring with all new stuff. So that's the peppers. And that's my onions right there. Hopefully we'll get something out of it. Never knows. So I was just going to give you a little tip on peppers. Peppers don't like to be drowned in water. I spritzes them for the first little while till they pops up, right? Just little spritzes like that. And I find if they're waterlogged, they won't come the same. They don't grow the same. So now you can also give a good little water and go 2 or 3 days or 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, giving a good water
good
deep.
Soaking, right? But they don't like to be sitting in water.
No, they don't like the waterlogged.
No. So now onion, I'm gonna put all this aside. Just make sure it's kept damp. That's the main thing, is kept damp. Don't let it dry out. Now I'm going to show you now about this pepper. This is a pepper that, well, I'm saying he's probably 5 years old. This pepper.
So look at the...
He's down there in my basement.
Look at the fruit, folks.
I chopped them down. This is his second lot of stuff now.
Second lot of jalapeno.
Fruit. This is a jalapeno plant. Now, I could let him grow, but, you know, I mean, what's the point? He's supposed to be cut down for... So, see nubs? I calls it nubs, but nodules. I'm not sure the name. But these little ones here is where you want to cut them. Right there, like that.
Yeah, well, I'm in
So you come down here and find that one and give them the cut, right? I always cut off all this stuff, but this year's been pretty busy. But right here, see this? Look. This is where you cut. They're like this. So I got all these now. This is the son's favorite. He loves these.
All right.
So now this plant, it'll go in my greenhouse now this spring. So I just keep chopping till basically he's naked. He's bare. That's pretty bare, right, Bobby?
Yeah, it is. That's good.
So
I've taken probably an inch there, didn't he?
So you listen now to me when I tell you, one pepper plant or jalapeno plant lives for 5 years. He's a perennial, same as perennial flowers in your garden. You got tulips in your garden or stuff like that, but now he won't last a lifetime like flowers, but he's lasting good 5 years. This one, I say he's getting pretty much there.
So he's good 4 years old now.
For sure. Maybe this is for summer or turn.
Yeah, I'd just take the dead leaves off this fella.
Now this fellow's even trying leaf and everything down here.
Trying to get foliage.
Under his grow lights. So I'm just gonna cutting down because I mean he don't need to be growing. He don't need to be growing fruit. Look at him.
Yeah, right.
Trying to get new fruit.
So when we want some to foliage out, we cut them back and take the fruit out of them.
Yeah. Now some of the leaves you can cut all the leaves back off. That's up to you. But I mean, he got little buds coming for flowers for growth.
If there's new growth, like you see right there,
yeah,
you want to leave that alone and let it grow, right? Because there's new growth coming there too, Ladini.
Hmm?
New growth coming there too, look.
Oh yeah, I see the little bills down there, look. See?
Yeah, yeah.
There, Bobby?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
So basically, it's just a little stick.
Yeah, and I think he's cut good enough now.
A few little leaves get off it.
A good deep watering.
Yeah, this feller's pretty wet here now, so I probably don't need. In this basement, there's lots of spiders. If you're scared of spiders, they're not good. So this is my mad adder. This one has been growing for, I think, a good 3-4 years. And he grows a lot in my greenhouse.
He's nice too then. He got lots of new foliage.
Yeah.
So you're just basically trying to trim me back a bit.
I'm going to just trim him down a bit because all this is just trying to, it's just no need for air. So, where's his, see all this?
So if you're interested in growing peppers this year in 2025, it's a good time to get them in the ground now, Dania.
Oh yes, it's usually when I plant some. You want the pepper plant? It got to be done now because it takes so long to get fruit.
Clean up the top of the soil so that it don't build up mold and stuff.
I always scrape the top of my soil like that. Leaves, whatever, I just chucks it out into my garbage or my disposal.
Now that was your mad adder, was it?
That's my mad adder. He grows all looks like little hats.
Yeah, I know, it's really nice tree.
Okay, so we just finished planting our peppers and our onion, and we got all of our pepper plants. I'm not sure the mad adder's peppers. All chopped down. This is naked. Don't feel bad, people. This is what they're supposed to look like when they're actually cleaned out and done for the winter. I've been just really lazy and left a lot of foliage there. So this is my geraniums. Thank you, Nancy Chip, for these beautiful geraniums. So geranium is a perennial, same as this. Now, most people overwinters their geranium. You take them cut down, take them out, put them in a little brown paper bag. I don't bother with none of that. I just leave them down the basement because I love looking at the flowers during the winter.
Yeah, great, because they look beautiful.
And it's only in the winter. I mean, you could just throw these down your basement. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, yeah, 5, 6. I got 6 plants. Red, beautiful red in there. You can see that one's all green, Bobby.
Yeah, I know, it is gorgeous.
They're loving the lights down there, and the spiders is loving them.
Yes.
So what I basically do, I don't usually cut off too much off me geraniums. Most people overwinters them. This is what I do: is I brings the plant inside, sticks them under the light. When time comes, start the greenhouse, I brings them in the greenhouse.
Right.
So this is what they're looking like. And so you could go around anything dead, any kind of leaves.
They're looking good, Danny.
This around. This one is a little bit on the dry side. I got to put a bit of water on this one. So I've been down around now looking out to them and watering them. I got onions here, Bobby, but they're not growing no good this year. They've been growing for 3 years.
Yeah, well, I say it's time to. After 3 years, I'd cut them and.
I think your time is up for them.
Yeah, I think so too.
Cody bought them in Crate store one day and brought them up, and I stuck them in the ground, and I've been cutting them off, getting little Ziploc bags full.
Right.
And so this is what it looks like, folks. Geranium.
He's gorgeous.
And if you got a geranium in your garden, you paid a lot of money for, don't throw it away. Bring it in the house during the fall.
Right.
That's what I do. Is brings them all in the house, brings them down here, because you know, be careful bringing stuff in the house. We don't want to bring in any pests or any insects, or just make sure all around the stumps and everything's clean. You know.
Yeah.
And I have never had no issues with insects down here, thank Lord. But
except for spiders, but they're in everyone's basement.
Spiders, they're everywhere, right?
Right.
Our basement's got lots where
folks, we keep our houses warm with wood, so we brings in lots of outdoor stuff anyway. So it is what it is.
See a scatter spider,
right?
You know, not that big a deal. So so it's a perennial. You got a giant one you bought in a store and said, man, this is sin, you know, throw it out away. You don't have to throw it away. Bring it in the house, cut him back, and he's good for next year.
Right.
Mom used to have these, Bob. Do you remember red?
Yes, I do.
Mom had them forever. I don't know how long they actually last, though. I've never looked that one up.
Well, that's 3 years for you now, Willow.
Yes, and if you look close, you got new ones. See?
They got new growth coming.
That's their new one there.
Right.
For get new flowers. So they loves it down here. It's not that cold down here.
Right.
So that's what I do. Is I brings them in, cleans them all up. I've been lazy the year because I've been doing other things. So anyway, folks, have a great day. And me and Bobby, this is our first with our hands in the soil, and we're just loving it. Take care, everybody, and have a great one. Bye. So, folks, that's a little bit of tip about overwintering peppers and starting off new seeds. So, Doreen is going to come down, watch her new seeds, keep them moist. Like she said in the video, do not water your peppers too much and have the soil what they call waterlogged. Just one nice watering, say on a Sunday, and check your pot and probably let them last until next Sunday, because peppers likes to get that dry out feeling, and that makes them in their happy place. He also likes to be warm, so down here now they're going to be a little while before they get germinated, because they like it to like 80 degrees. So down here they're going to be a little while germinating. So the next video next week, we're going to come over and get some parsley and some basil put in the ground, so that I can get my fresh parsley and fresh basil back into me cooking, because I'm really missing my parsley and my basil. So from Bob and the Newfoundland Gardener, and from Doreen,
have a great day, everyone. See you next week on another video.
Bye.